Hello people, welcome back to Follow That. So, the Union Depository Contract. I have to admit, I really struggled on this one. I just couldn't get out of the building. So, just a couple of things to avoid. Because as usual, I like to try out lots of different things, including leaving the car and parking another one inside there. So I had a getaway vehicle. Because all of those police vehicles, once you're inside, you can't drive them away, which is really annoying. So you could have just jumped into that van on the right, but no. Because if you park a car there, unfortunately, it just disappears. So we go back in now, and the car is gone. So basically, Rockstar is desperate for you to escape the game. And look at this other weird thing that happened. I was just reversing this car in, gently to the side, flipped it, and then boom, failed it that way. Okay, let's get on with how to pass it. And I hope this is, I guess if you're watching this video, you are like me, you're not amazing at this game. There are better YouTubers out with super skills that can do this easily and go, well, why are you even making a video on this? Most people aren't like that, and I am like probably the majority of players, find the trickier missions trickier. So let me show you how I did it, because I basically gave up on this mission. I got so frustrated trying to escape from there. So don't engage with that van. If you do, you'll get the wanted stars and you have to do shootout before you even go in there. So just leave it be, tempting as it is. Okay, so if I just park it legitimately in the right space, let us get going. So this is all about how you can escape from there. So this time I didn't trigger that van this time around. Like I say, I failed a lot of times at this. But here, I don't have the wanted stars, so I'm just going to go in, show my pass. And then I quite like the way that this is constructed. The first pile of gold that you collect, it's all super chilled. And you think you're just going to drive out of there. And then it kicks in when you pick up the second bag. So like I say, bag one here is super chilled. You can get about 2/3 in, which I think is the same as Cayo Perico. I guess it would be. I hope physics be the same. And then it all kicks off. 5 wanted stars. So here it's about just picking off the guards that you can get using the cover that's available. So this guy who's here, look at that, due to the weirdness of physics, you don't even have to shoot him. But if you just step out there and start shooting, if you hide behind one of those yellow barriers there, there's a guy to the right. So just use the cover that's available and just pick them off fairly slowly. See, if you're a better shot, you can clear them out much quicker with headshots. So here I've nearly been killed already. Still got my lives intact. But so you've got body armors and snacks, and now that Rockstar have changed it so it's much easier, you just add it with the weapons menu. If I can have my armor there, perfect. So here, I've got the grenades on this one, and for the guys that are to the right, there's a guy just behind that van. There's the policeman hiding by that police car that you can't drive away, so you try and get in that, it won't let you in, which I think is pretty poor sportsmanship from Rockstar. But anyway, so using the grenade, that clears the majority of the guys that are inside. Now, you can go out to the right, but it's a lot further to get to your car. And either way, whilst you get rid of those feds that are in there, from the normal cops, they will just keep on coming. There we go. So I think I've got rid of all those guys. There was that guy to the right. The grenades have done the job. There's a car parked just here. Quite a few of the police and feds are waiting for you. So there we go. That just takes out a bunch of them with the grenade. And then again, because I've taken out those guys behind me, here I can just sit in and start firing. And indeed, the first time I started using those grenades properly, I was so pleased that I'd even made it to here. Most of the time I'd been killed in the shootout before I'd even got to this point. Like I said, I'm not amazing at this game. So, from here, you can just pick off those feds using the cover that's available. And police will keep spawning after all. You do have 5 stars, but their weapons are not as strong, so they're less to worry about. Okay, so now I've cleared out a bunch of them, and here I had hope. It's always the hope that kills you. Well, actually no, it's normally the feds that kill you in this game, but anyway, let's gloss over that. So, pretty much there. Okay, so a few of them coming out now. Right, there we go. And like I said, if you need to be going out this left side in my view, because it's a much quicker route back to your car. So, there we go, there are a few around there. I think I pretty much picked off, just looking at the map as well. There we go. The first time I got to there, I'd left too many feds. Okay, so here, got them coming, but there's much less of them. And even though I've gone out into open ground, you can see there's few of them around me. Even though I've got 5 stars, I expect them to be absolutely swarming. So like I say, you go out that left and then turn right out of the exit. You just got to remember where you park your car. Obviously it's on the map, which helps, but just making sure you're going to that correct route. So there we go. So once I'm here, now feeling pretty confident that I can get away. So you've got those 5 stars, which is normally close, but it's not really the classic 5 stars in terms of absolute Armageddon of cops. And with this getaway car that I've got here, my personal vehicle, for this one I upgraded it so the armour is good and it is fast, the engine's fast. Okay, so the difference is with this 5 star is that you don't have multiple helis on top, so all you actually have to do is just go off-road to here and just keep out of the cops' cone of vision. You don't have the multiple helicopters overhead. Of course, the other thing, you can go into a tunnel and lose your stars in classic way, but that's basically it. Kind of escaped now, and so I was so relieved I got to here after all the pathetic failures that I had, that I was driving carefully. And normally on these sets of missions I like to wipe out the guys that are waiting for me just to see the cutscene glitching, but on this time, so it was the first time that I'd done it, I just took it easy, drove in carefully, and then boom, what a relief. So anyway, I hope that helps you out. It took me way too long and way too much lost patience to get there, but I hope that helps you, and if you were struggling, that you'll be able to complete it as well. Alright, take care people, I'll speak to you soon.